As a videographer, I have tried everything, and I literally mean almost everything. I done music videos, I done travel films, I done short films, I even done food videos, I done corporate work, interview work, events, conferences. I pretty much done everything except for a feature film. Hopefully, that's soon to come. My point is, in telling you all that is, I know and I understand what it's like in trying to find your style of filming. Because it's like we watch all of these movies on Netflix and we just see how it was perfected and how it was well crafted, and even documentaries that are on YouTube from fellow creators that we watch, and just how amazing the content it is that they produce. And then we just look at our own content and we're just like, what the I mean, like, what are they doing, and how can I manipulate or copy their style in a way that reflects my own? If you're new to the channel, my name is Delandre, and today's topic is going to be on how to find your style as a filmmaker. That's a question that I feel like is probably not talked about enough. I feel like people just tell you go out there and pick up a camera and just go film anything. Okay, well, what kind of camera do I pick up and what it is do I film? I think it's important to utilize what is your inspiration. What do you get motivated by? Is it going out there and shooting a music video? For me, that was my least motivation. I dreaded having to go out there and do music videos. So essentially, I knew that music videos wasn't always for me. It wasn't something that I wanted to do for the long term. Do you enjoy going out there and making a travel film, a cinematic, cool YouTube travel film? Those are always fun to make. Do you enjoy doing that? Finding inspiration and going out there and executing it are the two most essential things that I feel like you need to have if you're trying to figure out what it is that you want to do. You're never going to know what is your style if you don't get out there and try it. Now, for some of you who are wondering, okay, well, I want to get into corporate work and try that out. How am I going to try it if no one's going to hire me? Simple answer is go out there and create something that a corporate person would be looking for. So a perfect example would be an interview. You don't have to wait to find that corporate job to land that corporate interview in order to go out there and make an interview. Go call up a friend or even go set up an interview with yourself. Set up the camera, set up some lights, go out there and practice setting up an interview. And essentially, you're going to have that for your portfolio. And you can send that off to clients that you potentially want to work with in the corporate industry. I just feel like first understanding what inspires you the most and executing that will help you eventually find what it is that is your style. For instance, look at Aiden Robbins. He has an entire YouTube channel that is educational yet so cinematic in a way that just expresses his style, and it's just so unique, and I never seen anything like that from a creator. Or even other creators like Gerald Undone, who were just strictly techie savvy smart geniuses when it comes to film cameras and other electronics. And what's the difference between creators like those and a creator like you? The only real difference is they found their style, they found what inspires them, they found what they're essentially good at, they found their strength. Besides that, there's nothing different between them and you. And I'm here to tell you today that you too can create and generate your own style just like they did. Look at Wes Anderson, for example. He has built an audience that is so abroad, and it's because of his amazing cinematography style. That's what drew people to like his films. There's just so many different ways that you can find inspiration, and there's so many different ways that you can find your style. And essentially, it all ties into you. Watch these films, go out there and try to recreate something that drew you inspiration. And essentially, over time, you will find your style. Without further ado, that's it for today's video. I hope you were inspired by today's video, and I hope that it could help you. I'm gonna catch you in the next video. I'll be on to Buongiorno.